The typical video deployment in like a department store or a 7-Eleven or a venue like that is a VCR with a couple of cameras that if an incident occurs, they can go back and look at it and try to use it forensically. We found after a number of years of looking at public video in those types of environments that it was borderline useless. And so when we deployed our video, we wanted to have a really high quality video that would see the details of somebody's face or see the details on a license plate or a vehicle.
We created a vision for ourselves saying if we have video systems around, put in strategic places, and we can monitor them in real time, not use them retroactively, but we use them in real time, much like we would putting a police officer on a corner to watch that particular corner.
Employing police officers is an expensive proposition, and the drawback of police officers is they can only be at one place at one time, whereas through the use of cameras we can magnify that force, and we can have a police presence in numerous locations.
It's almost incumbent upon public servants to do more with less. And so we look to bring technology to bridge the gap where you used to see incremental changes in terms of adding staff. We see that the introduction of technology brings exponential improvement.
The dispatch center, as you well know, is a very busy place, and those folks in there are so incredibly busy on a daily basis that adding some additional responsibilities was quite a challenge and met with some resistance initially. However, once we had those video cameras deployed and once they had the opportunity to actually use them to prevent crime or see crime as it was developing before the police department was even notified by somebody in the community, they saw the value of it. Well, one of the things that we've done is we've been pretty aggressive in terms of deploying video surveillance in public areas and school campuses, public locations, that we wanted to have the ability to see what was happening, not after the fact or after something occurred, but either while it was occurring or before it occurred in a kind of a preventive method.
We started out with our video program through the use of grants. First was a security grant. We've used our COPS grants, which is community-oriented policing grants. We felt that the use of the cameras was a way to leverage our resources, and the grants were approved through both the state and federal government as a way of promoting community policing.
We partner with the Redlands Unified School District at several school sites. We partner with an alarm company, so we're integrating not only school system cameras, but also alarm motion sensor technology. We have had successes with our video surveillance system in everything from identifying and locating transients that are drinking in a little downtown pocket park that we have, to first identifying fights in the middle of intersections late at night. We have a series of cameras on the street where there are several bars. Our dispatchers have been able to see that these events are going on and notify the police officers who would have otherwise not known that they were happening, and respond and take care of them. We
were the first to put a camera system in a school that was somewhat problematic for us. It was located at the very edge of our town and had a high number of calls for service. By putting a camera system there, but utilizing the school district's network to get it to the police department, we were able to significantly reduce our calls.
We think that by having a networked system, one that runs literally to any place our network goes, that we're able to leverage our available resources on a constant basis and put cops where they need to be when they need to be there.
Leverage has been phenomenal in terms of developing and engineering a product that will actually work when you actually get to the point where you're going to turn the key and turn it on. We work together very closely, and I can't tell you how satisfied we've been with the after-sale portion of these projects.
One thing I have learned in video systems over the years is to be very careful about obtaining a vendor that has all the tools in their toolbox. You need a vendor that has network experience, wireless experience, integration experience, storage, the whole gamut.
My exposure with the police department is they're staffed with can-do people. And my experience with Leverage has been that they have the same attitude, the same work ethic.
We finally found somebody in Leverage that understands technological innovation and understands how to take our vision and turn it into reality. That's my job. I'm not a technological guy. I understand how to use this. I have no idea how it works. It's all magic to me, and that's fine, because that's not my role. My role is to give the people that I work with a vision, and one that will cause them to stretch, and the same thing with our technological partners. And it has been our experience that Leverage has met every one of our challenges